Be back.
Man, it's awesome. I'm humbled. I'm grateful. It's been a blessing, man. I'm so grateful for Spencer letting me come back. So it's been awesome.
How did it kind of come about? I know with analysts and all these different roles and not as many limits on coaches and stuff, maybe an opportunity like this wouldn't have been around a couple years ago.
Do you know what? I'm a true believer that things happen for a reason. You know, I haven't been to the coaches convention in like 11 years, right? And so being out of a job at the time, I decided to go, and I ran into Spencer over there. So I ran into the Boise staff over there. We were talking. He was asking me what I was going to do. I told him I had no idea, a few options. People wanted to interview me, and he called me a week later with a position, to come home here. And so I was grateful. I had other options, but this was the best one for my family, for my wife and kids. The kids were familiar with this area. It gets harder because they're in high school now. So this was the best spot for us to come for this year. So.
Why else, in terms of the football fit, was it good for you?
The quality of life. The quality of life is awesome. Obviously, I love the staff. I love Spencer. The staff members, most of them I was here. I love the players. I love the culture that's here. It's fun to come to work. So it's been a blessing to be here so far.
Eric Chenander was saying he had never worked with you before, but you just kind of getting to know him and stuff, and I see you guys working a lot together on that D-line. What's that chemistry been like?
He's been awesome. I've learned so much from him just for the short time we've been together. And again, from a distance, I've heard a lot about him. These guys I kept in contact with, they loved working with him, and so everything has come out as they told me it would be. It'd be awesome working with him, and it's been that way this whole time.
In terms of just your role, I know assistant D-line coach, analyst, whatever the phrase is. I mean, how do you see yourself kind of contributing to this team?
Man, I'm here to serve Spencer and the staff and the community. So that's how I see myself this year in this role. Is I'm really here to serve as needed.
And I know it's 4 practices or whatever, but it sounds like maybe if you're able to, do some more stuff with the D-line that might free up for a position or for a period for Eric to go work with another group or do something different. I mean, how to have someone of your experience as an assistant D-line coach or whatever, I mean, what do you hope you can do that can help maybe free up Eric for some other stuff?
It's been awesome, man, because I have been in this system. I know it fairly well for the most part. There are some changes, and I'm learning a lot from Coach Chenander as far as that stuff goes. But again, I'm blessed that he trusts me to be able to do those things. I don't think it's easy, especially when I'm really coaching like really his baby, right? He had the D tackle, so I feel honored that he trusts me to be able to go with other positions and allow me to coach those guys up. So it's been cool.
Just from a general football thing, how nice is that the D coordinator is able maybe in a practice to go do something different for a period or two?
I think it's big time. I think it's big time for like players to hear his voice, to see him in practice, to interact and engage with him, and maybe to be able to build those relationships with him on the field, which maybe he wouldn't have been able to do so if he stays with the D tackles the whole time. So I think he gets to get around a lot of the other players when he wouldn't have been able to do so outside of the situation we're in right now. So I think it's great for him to be around those guys, and they get to know him a little bit better.
So Braxton was here, right? Braxton Feely.
Yep.
Who all was here last time? Anybody else still in your group that was here before? Or?
Braxton was the only one.
Okay.
So Braxton was one of my signing classes here. Michael Madry was the last signing class I had before I left.
Okay.
And so
you knew him but didn't coach him.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Well, that's kind of the way, I don't know, it's just unique, I guess, that you knew a couple coaches and a couple players. It wasn't like you're coming into a completely new situation here.
Yeah, man, but the culture's the same, which I love, man. I love this place because of that, and so it allows me to enjoy what I do and be able to help make an impact here with with everybody I come in contact with. So it's awesome.
What did the time, was it 2 years you were here before previously?
Yes, sir.
What did that do for you, and how excited are you to be back here?
Man, it's been awesome, man. Everywhere I've been has been great for me. I've learned so much from all the other people. To come back with familiar faces, and also to get to know, Eric. He has so much experience coaching D-line, at this level, at the highest level in the NFL, and so, man, I'm a lifelong learner, and so I love learning from these guys and seeing them grow. To see Spencer in this role doesn't surprise me at all. I kind of knew one day he would be at the head of a program, and this happens to be his dream to do this right here. So to be able to come here and support him is a blessing.
You mentioned the highest level. I mean, to see this team make the playoff last year, and now you see the facility going up here.
Yeah.
I mean, you've obviously been coaching at some big time places. Just to see the direction of this program and what they've shown they can achieve and what the future is here. To be a part of that, how exciting is that?
It's been awesome, man. It's hard to be able to walk into this building right here and be a part of this program. Not a lot of people get to do it, and because of the quality of life here, and a lot of people don't want to leave this place. So it's hard for people to be a part of this program. So to be able to have once been here and to be able to come back is an honor for me to be able to do so.
And what do you make of? I know you're still getting to know the group and stuff, but just a lot of guys left, and on the exterior, on the interior. I mean, it is obviously a big spring and summer and fall for that to replenish that group. What do you make of the group you have?
There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent for sure. These guys, I talked to them yesterday. The fundamentals and technique is where we got to improve drastically. But the want to is through the roof. We got the talent in the room to be able to do so, to be really good. We just got to focus in on the details of the fundamentals and techniques.